Alright guys, what's up? We got another battle video here. Um, I have a lot of battle videos ready to be put up, but my brother's downloading World of Warcraft and that's taking days. So when I'm putting up my YouTube videos, it takes like 7 hours to upload. So I'm not gonna get a whole lot up these next few days. Um, and then next week football starts and I will be uploading not as many. So, um, yeah, I have one here. It's the only team I've really used so far. In the upcoming battles, I do have a new team which is a lot better than this team, I find. And I put in a weather stopping team because of how many weather teams I encounter. I had so many issues. And yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. It's a little bit of a longer video. Definitely not my longest one. I've had a few battles in the last little while. They've gone up to 80 plus turns. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I've also had issues with ones that are going to 50 turns. I can't screen record them properly. So I'm going to have to try and figure that out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video and I'll see you in a couple seconds. Alright guys, here we go. We have another battle, and look at that. It's another rain team. Oh, I love rain teams. Yeah, he sends out a Politoed, so I send him my Gyarados. I know I can set up against Politoads, because I've gone over this before, because I've faced lots of rain teams before. So yeah, I set up my sub, he sends out his Pharaoh predicting something, so he can do a lot of damage to me with his Iron Barbs. He goes for Protect. Whatever, I'll just set up on you. Yeah, so I get one Dragon Dance up, and he reveals one of his moves and Protect, which will be helpful later on. But because of that, I can get up another Dragon Dance. So I'm at ×2. Power Whip, critical hit. So it's nice that he got it on a sub and not on just me in the wide open. So I go for Waterfall here now, wondering how much damage Waterfall will do, and he reveals that he has a Rocky Helmet on, which I completely understand because then you do close to 30% damage when I hit you, but you don't have leftovers, which I think are, like, I guess that you have Leech Seed, so you don't always need them, but most of his moves I've predicted here, but I still can't do a whole lot to Pharaoh because I need to get up to like 4 times to actually do anything. So I just keep, like, and I know he's gonna like Leech Seed every time my sub's broken. So I just have to keep subbing right after it is because it's obvious what he's really wanting to do. So I can go for another Dragon Dance because he wasted a turn Leech Seeding. Yeah. Ugh, sorry. Yeah, so takes out my sub again. And I should sub up here. I don't even know if I do this time. Yeah, I don't because I thought ×3. I didn't do the math or anything, but I thought the waterfall could kill it. So yeah, obviously I should have went for sub and went up for another Dragon Dance. I would have been a lot farther ahead in this game, but I thought that I could knock it out. It was stupid on my thinking, but whatever. I save Gyarados, try and use him as fodder later on because I know that he's gonna use Protect because I'm gonna die from oh I don't even remember. Oh, from Leech Seed right now. So yeah, he will Protect. Good move, but predictable. So I switch out. And I Lava Plume, Ferrothrone, but obviously he knows that, but it's really my only option because I don't want to take another physical hit and take 30% in damage. So yeah, he's out to his Mr. Pringles here. I don't even Jellicent, that's what it's called. So out to Tentacruel and to Sludge Bomb. I don't know why I did that. I thought that he would go to something else, or I don't know what I was thinking on that move. but that's what I do. Not a huge deal. Tentacle is burned, which is also not a big deal. I can just switch out to Bliss and Aromatherapy, so that's what I end up doing. I switch out to Bliss, and unless he switches out on this turn, I can get off on Aromatherapy. But he does switch out. I don't know why he does, because he can't do a whole lot to me. But he goes to Pharaoh. Here's my chance to knock him out, even if it is a physical move. At least it's with Bliss, so at least I can soft boil the damage off. So, yeah. One guy is down for him, 0 for me after turn 15. So he sends out a Toxicroak. This is a big move in the game right here. I have to retreat Bliss, and he has to go. He has to go for Swords Dance there. That's his hope. Like, I go to Cress just in case he does go for some fighting move, and he doesn't go for, like, he goes for the fighting move. He doesn't go for Swords Dance, and that's a big help for me. That is one of the factors of why this game is gonna go my way in the coming up here. I can't really explain it enough how big that move was. But yeah, so now he burns my Cresselia as well as my Tentacruel, so I want to go out to Bliss again. I know that he'll want to, now that I'm burnt, would be a good time to start doing some damage, and since he's a ghost, he can do some ghost type damage to my Cress. So I try and get a free switch in on Bliss. He doesn't switch out, so even now, if he goes out to Toxicroak there, I do get my Aromatherapy off, and I'll risk him going for a Swords Dance. But he stays in while I get my Aromatherapy off. I don't know what he was thinking, but that helps me a ton. I get a free Aromatherapy pretty much because Scald, whatever. And he gets some toxic damage. So yeah, now he goes out to Toxicroak, but now Blissy's done. Like, I don't need her anymore. I just soft boil the damage off and whatever. So I go back out to Cress. I think this time he actually does Swords Dance. He's learned from his mistake. Know how much it cost him, but at this point, like, whatever. Like, I've got Toxic up in some of your guys, I think. Even with a Sucker Punch at times 2, it won't kill Cress, because Cress is a beast. And Cress takes you out with Psychic because it's ultra effective. Now he's down 2 guys. And even though Gyarados is almost done, Cress is almost done, I'm at a good point in this game. So he sends out Tornadoes, and I'm pretty sure he's special. This kind of confirms it. I don't know a whole lot about 5th gen like I've said in the past. That's why I don't even think I have a 5th gen guy on my team. Yeah, I sent out Heatran, and he uses Superpower, which surprises me. I'm pretty sure I actually looked up if Tornadoes can use Superpower. So this thing of switching out to Bliss. I know he did, but then I realized, yeah, he's special. Why would he use Superpower? So I just go for the HP Ice. He superpowers me, doesn't knock me out, so it's not a big deal. I go for HP Ice, bring him down a whole lot. He's almost dead. Then he brings out Raikou. I know that his Thunderbolt, or Thunder, I guess, in the rain will do quite a bit of damage. So I switch out to Dragonite. But he HP Ices, and it only does 40% with multi-scale, so I get a free Earthquake pretty much. He's almost dead. He's gonna go for HP Ice again, so I can switch out to Bliss and just stall him pretty much. He can either stay in there and die from a Seismic Toss, or he can switch out to Jellicent or whatever he wants to do. It doesn't make a difference really. That one move really where he didn't set up Swords Dance on the first turn kinda just propelled me through this game. I can go to Gyarados sort of for fodder. Really. Actually, no, this turn I go out because I know Jellicent can't do a whole lot to Gyarados, so I kind of bounce up, try and get some damage on there, as well as try and get some leftovers recovery, because now if I do this and he doesn't end up hitting me, which for whatever reason, I don't know why he wouldn't, but then I would be able to sub up and set something up. He ends up knocking me out. Not a huge deal. So now, since Jellicent's out and Toxic with almost dead, I can send out my Tentacruel, and I can set up some toxic spikes, so I can get some toxic on Politoed now the crest is out. It's my only option. So he can recover all that he wants, really. He gives me a free layer of toxic spikes, and he'll take toxic damage. So if he wants to stay in again, go for it. But he doesn't. He realizes that recovering will be useless, so he goes out to Raikou to threaten Tentacruel, but at this point it doesn't matter. I've already set up both layers of my toxic spikes, and he'll get one shot really to do anything, and I can just go to my Bliss for whatever he throws at me before Poison takes him out. So he goes like for Thunder right like he should, only does 20% to Bliss because Bliss is a special sponge. Raikou is done, and he should go to what's that guy called? Tornadus? Yeah, Tornadus. And he's at 3%. I know I can't stay in because he has superpower, so I switch out to Tentacruel. And he superpowers like he should. And I didn't notice this at all. He had Life Orb. I had no idea. I don't pay attention to these things, and it's gonna cost me eventually. But yeah, so now Tornadus is done. He just has Politoed, which now is toxic, so he's kind of useless because I have Bliss and I can stall him out. So he Hydro Pumps, whatever he wants to do, won't make a big difference. Let's just rack up some toxic damage on him, and there we go. Try and propel him a little bit with my own Sludge Bomb, Hydro Pump. Although it does a lot, doesn't scare me. Even if he knocks out my Tentacruel, I still have 3 other guys. And Bliss. Bliss by itself could take out these 2 guys, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, he'll be done after this next turn here, yeah. Toxic takes him out. Now there is Jellicent with Toxic, and again, like I have 4 guys, I can stall him out, and I think I just go straight up to Blissey, yes, because Jellicent can't do anything to Bliss. Especially when you Shadow Ball. Yeah, so now I can just stall you out. I think I just go for Soft Boiled or whatever. Just waiting for him to die. This is a longer battle. 40 turns already. He's not quite dead. Yeah, so like I was saying, that the biggest turning point was that the first time that Toxicroak goes out and he didn't use Sub or Swords Dance. If he would have used one or the other, this match could have gone complete different direction, and that shows you how important each move is. Even though it's a longer match, and you would think that you're allowed to make a mistake or two, if you make a mistake, it can cost you the whole match, like it did in this one. And I'm not complaining or anything, but yeah, whatever. It was a good game. He got burn hacks at the end here. Whatever, and it's over on turn 43. It was a good game. It should have been a lot closer than I was, but everybody has those days. All right, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys later.